They have both given me a few words I would like me to express to you today. To start, I'll read you the email from Mr. Jack Bardic that he has sent to me. Like all Croatians worldwide, as well as people who take justice seriously, I was shocked by the verdict. It is now more clear than ever that the ICTY has been used with the political goal of justifying UN and EU failures during the war. To put it quite simply, if Croatia is not guilty and it was a war of aggression by the butcher of the Balkans, Slobodan Milosevic, the UN and the EU are guilty for implementing and executing policies that did not allow Croatia and Bosnia and Herzegovina to defend themselves. This guilt carries the weight of hundreds of thousands killed and millions more displaced from their homes. It is why they are so keen to shift the blame so they can say all sides were guilty and there was no aggressor. This conclusion would absolve them of their guilt. I call on all Croatians worldwide not to allow this to happen. A glaring spotlight must be put on the UN, how it operated during the war and how it operates its courts. It's time to judge the judges. For too long, Croatians have allowed our stories, our history and our policies to be written by somebody else. It is time for the mlada generacija of Croatians throughout the world to rise up and let Croatia be heard. Neka vidu da nas ima. Secondly, I'll read you the email from Luka Mišetić. Understandably, Mr. Mišetić cannot comment on legal proceedings, but he does have a message he wants to share. Hi Shive and the Croatians of Sydney. Thank you for reaching out to me. I appreciate the efforts of your team very much. I don't have a particular message to the crowd of people who will gather, although I am sure you will know the right message to deliver. Our team is working hard every day on the appeal, and with God's help, we will correct this injustice. I wish to you good luck, and I thank each and every person in Australia for their support of General GOTOVINA and General MARKAC. Well, Mr. Mišetić, you are correct. I do know the right message to deliver, and this message will be given to the Croatians in Australia loud and clear. We, the Croatian community of Sydney, call on the international community to oppose and overturn this truly absurd judgment handed down to our generals by the international courts. We call for the immediate withdrawal of all EU talks. We call for the immediate disbandment of the puppet courts of the ICTY. We do not want to be part of the EU. The European Union equals Yugoslavia. Neće i ne može doći treća Juga. The objectives of the International Court is to put equal blame on all sides. They reject the notion that we fought a war of independence. The UN Court is a political vehicle whose outrageous policies have given them the power to change the course of history. The twisted logic of the ICTY holds all sides guilty of atrocities. According to the international courts, no side was more responsible than the other. And this, dragi Hrvati, is what Serbia has been demanding for years. Now they have it. The conviction of General Gotovina and General MARKAC is a major milestone for the Serbian revanchists that are already claiming the conviction and ruling of the international court enables Croatians' international borders to be altered. Belgrade's ultra-nationalists are demanding the restoration of Greater Serbia, and we have the international court to blame for this. They have shown them the way forward. They have given them another shot of destroying the beautiful country of Croatia. Naši pokojni dr. Franjo Tuđman poljubio je hrvatsku zastavu u Kninu i rekao je: za Hrvatsku sve, za Juga ništa. I kao pokojni dr. Franjo Tuđman, ja volim moju Hrvatsku. Ja neću prodati moju pravu hrvatski krv za europsku kartu. Neću vam dati dozvolu za treću Jugu. To our younger generation, the time is now. It is up to us to lead the way forward. Dragi ljudi, it has been an honor to have you as an audience today. Bog nije nas i neće nas nikada ostaviti. Hvala vam i Bog Hrvati. Next to the microphone, I would like to call Oliver Zidinić and Vjekoslav Jelenčić.
Sada pozivamo gospodina Olivera Zrnića i gospodina Vjekoslava Jelačića koji u ime organizatora ovog mirnog prosvjeda imaju par zahvalne reči.
Kao jedan od organizatora ovog rodoljubnog skupa s kojim smo željeli svratiti pozornost na lažbu optužbu političkog suda u Hagu, hrvatskim generalima Gotovini i Markaču, s ovim mirnim prosvjedom ustajemo u obranu svih branitelja slobode i pravde hrvatskog naroda. Želim se zahvaliti svima koji su nas pomogli moralno i materijalno na posle ujedinjenim hrvatskim klubovima, Hrvatskom međudruštvenom odboru za zajedničku suradnju u New South Walesu, hrvatskim govornicima na posjed Mr. David Clarku. Hvala svima koji su pisali plakate, tiskali obavijesti, dijelili obavijesti i letke hrvatskim radiopostajama. Posebno hvala Hrvatskoj televiziji pod vodstvom gospodina Josipa Kaptolca koji je sve snimao i potrebe naprave postavio. Hvala vam. Hvala brojnim članovima mlade hrvatske generacije koja je neumorno radila kako bi ovaj mirni prosvjed uspio. Hvala predstavnicima australskih vlasti koji su nam bili od velike pomoći i hvala im na suradnji. Hvala i svima onima koje nisam spomenuo poimence, a to ste svi i vi koji nam danas dali potporu. Hvala vam i živjeli!
Firstly, I'd like to thank everyone for coming in such great numbers on such a bad day. Obviously, this morning everyone's questioning whether it's going to go ahead because of the rain. Oprostite, ali moram na engleskom da cijeli svijet razumije. That's right, Bog nam poklonio dar, sunce izašlo, prestala je kiša. On behalf of the organisers, I'd like to thank you all again for coming. There will be more rallies being planned. We're not going to give up. We need to keep fighting for this. We need to keep fighting for Ante Gotovina, General MARKAC, for all our generals and for the Sloboda Hrvatskog naroda. Now, the King Tom Uprava and Uprava Punch Bowl have invited everyone to come back to the clubs. Up to you where you want to go to your closest club, support the clubs. They've been supporting us, all the Uprave, everyone we've worked with has helped a great deal. We've had no negative comments from anyone, and obviously you can see by the turnout that kad treba zajedni smo. All the other speakers, have said all that pretty much needs to be said. I'm going to hand you over back to Ivana Zrnić and Šime Lisica to finish the ceremony. We will be playing a bit of music after. It's just going to be while we're unpacking the stage and getting rid of everything. So stay if you want. If you want to leave, just head straight to the club. Thank you.
Još jedanput hvala što ste došli. I sada želimo da se vratite u svoje hrvatske klubove. U Kralj Tomislav klub i u hrvatski klub Sidney u Punchbowlu, kao i druge hrvatske klubove, i tako da i njima kažemo hvala što su nas pomogli u našim nastojanjima. Završila bi opet sa riječima Zvonka Bušića, koji je bio 32 godine u zatvoru za Hrvatsku i koji je u razgovoru sa novinarom Vukmanom rekao: "Otkuda Hrvatima pravo sada kloniti duhom?" I naglašava: "Svi mi nosimo odgovornost za budućnost naše Hrvatske." Još jedanput hvala, Bog i Hrvati.